Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss on remaining topics of application programming interface. Firstly, we will be discussing on put and delete statements in API. Secondly, we will go on why we require API in generative AI. So, firstly moving to the put statement, it generally used to update the data in the server, or sometimes it creates the data in the server. Suppose in the server we are having the information where a Rohan name student is there and his roll number is mentioned there 20 in the server. Now we want to update that to 21. In that case, we will be using the put statement. Let's understand this with a real-time example. When you try to update your profile picture on social media, it falls under put method. Now, this was all on put method on the theory side. Now let me share my screen and show you the implementation of put method using FastAPI. File, and we will click on open folder. We will be creating the new folder. Suppose API put 1. Select folder. Now steps are same. Firstly, we will be creating the Python file main.py. As for creating the API, we require FastAPI. So from FastAPI, import FastAPI. Now we have to update using put statement. So here we will be creating the object app is equal to FastAPI. We have created the object. Now we will create one dictionary for the students database. One is the student ID here. We will give name and age, name as Jatin, age as 20. What it is defining, for one student ID, we have name Jatin and age 20. We will be updating this using put. So we have created the dictionary. Now let's call our app @app.put. In it we will write update underscore tables. We have given the endpoint. And then we will provide student ID in curly braces. So that when we provide a student ID, it can update automatically. Now we'll create the function. Firstly, we will create update underscore student. For the ID, we need to update the age. So we will be defining ID and age both here, student underscore ID as string and age as integer. Simply for the student ID, we will be updating the age. Means in the student table, for the student ID, we will be updating the age. We will be writing simple code for this. Suppose if we have provided 1, then age is 20. If we want 22, so it will update. Now return student ID. We will just update, we will only return the student ID, but it has updated. Now moving to the, let's execute the code, and then let's get the UVCon man app reload. Let's get the URL. Let's take it in docs. Now here we got the put statement. Let's try it out. Let's give the student ID, suppose 1, and give age as 21. Execute this. We have given in the 20 there. Now execute this. So yeah, it has created two columns. age. We have given both the columns of different names, so we need to update this in the Visual Studio Code. So yeah, here it's small age. Now we need to execute it once again. After execution, try it out. Give student ID 1, age 21, execute. Yeah, it has updated. So this was all in FastAPI implementation. We have also got curl. We can execute that. It's as simple as we did earlier. So yeah. Next, we will start with delete method in API. Delete method is generally used to remove any data from the server. Suppose we have given data like Rohit 21 age, something just like that. If we want that information should be deleted from the server, then we will write the code for that and it will be deleted. Let's check real-time scenario for this delete method. When we delete our social media post on Instagram or Facebook, that falls under delete method. Now let's implement this delete method using FastAPI. Let me share my screen. So firstly, we will be creating a endpoint @app.delete. Here what we will be doing, we will be providing simple student ID to the using delete, and our API will delete it from the server. So here delete underscore students, and let's give student ID in curly braces. Now we will be defining the function for that. It's a simple function. We want only ID, and we need to perform deletion. So define delete student and student ID as integer, student ID as string. Now we will be simple performing delete student underscore ID, student underscore ID. Then moving further, we will be returning simple return. We have deleted the record. Message student underscore deleted. Now executing the code and then UV to get the API URL. Main app, reload. Yeah, here is the URL. Let's copy this and go to the Chrome docs. Here we are able to see, but there is no slash in delete in the starting. So we need to, I think, update this. Let's try this out first. Oh, it has given the error. No, it has not given the execute. Yeah, you can see here it has given the error, type error, failed to execute fetch on Windows. Now we'll go again back to the code and we will update the code after applying slash. Let's go back to let's copy the URL. Let's re-execute it here. Docs. Yeah, here we can see now. Now let's delete student ID 1, try it out. 1, execute. Yeah, it has deleted, student deleted. So this was all. So now question that comes into our mind is why we require API in generative AI. So answer to this question is various companies like Facebook, Google, OpenAI, Microsoft have built some models and they are very big. They cannot work on small laptop and mobile phones. So to access those models, we require an API. Companies have hosted those models on a very big server. So API here acts as a bridge where it connects our apps to those servers. Without API, we cannot access generative AI models. So this was all. Thank you for watching my video.